A voice dialogue looks at what I call Koli as a constellation of different selves or different sub-personalities or different voices. So I have a part of me that's independent, I have a part that's controlling, I have a part that's protective, I have a part of me that's sad, I have a part that's angry, I may have a part that's jealous. So if you put a musical metaphor over that, you could see these different selves or different voices as instruments in your inner orchestra. There's saxophones and trombones and drums and violins. Now, what voice dialogue does is to create, to help stimulate or activate, awaken a part in your consciousness that would be a conductor. It would be the conductor of the orchestra. So, conductor has a relationship to all of the different instruments or all of the different selves or voices within us, but it's not identified with any of them. The conductor is there to harmonize. The conductor is there to bring peace to the orchestra because sometimes different instruments are arguing with one another within. It causes I guess you could say, an inner conflict in your inner orchestra. That's one, I call it one leg of the practice. One leg that the practice stands on is this tool or this modality called voice dialogue. Voice dialogue is not a spiritual practice, although it includes spirituality. It's a consciousness practice. It's specifically to develop one's consciousness, and it's there to create or develop that part of your consciousness that makes conscious choices. I call it the conductor. It's not one of the instruments. It's actually the voice and the energy for the light of consciousness. And it's the light of consciousness that actually does the healing. So the alchemy of self-healing is about developing that conscious choice maker, that light of consciousness within you, and then choosing to bring that presence, that simple presence, to the parts in the orchestra that have been wounded by our lives, by the way we were born into this world, the things that happened in our childhood, leave behind a kind of like slow energies in us or wounded parts in us that are like lead. This is the analogy. Alchemy is about using lead. The alchemists took the lead. Their job was to transform the lead or the lower vibration metal into a higher vibration of gold. The conductor is the alchemist, and the conductor has what's called in alchemy the philosopher's stone, which is the magic elixir that transforms. It uses that lead to transform it into a higher energy. It does not try to get rid of the lead. This work is not about getting rid of anything in you. It's about bringing healing to it. The other leg of the practice is stillness meditation. This conductor that I'm talking about starts to cultivate a relationship with a place of peace that it could always return to that's within you. And that place is the place of stillness. It's invaluable for the conductor to cultivate a relationship with that place of peace or with that stillness, because the conductor's job, in order for it to heal us, requires complete and unconditional self-acceptance. The way that the instruments have been developed, or the different selves, you could say, in our orchestra, they're developed to stay away from pain. It's a natural human instinct to move away from discomfort. It's kind of how we our personalities or our ego got developed. It's basic safety and security that's needed in order for us to be safe and secure in this third dimensional world.